All right, welcome back, Geminis. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle. While deliver daily oracles for each zodiac sign. Nothing too long, nothing too dried out. Just a mess to help you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you're on my channel. Grand rising, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Thank you for very much channel. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. Thank you for all my A1 day ones. Thank you for those who just subscribe. Thank you for those who watch and haven't subscribed. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And thank you for those who subscribe or unsubscribe but still watch the channel, baby. You can be led to the water, but can't nobody make you drink it. Okay? Over in my channel, we make sure we focus on ourselves. Alright? Because you tend to focus on everybody else and not yourself. You tend to pour into other people's cup, but not your own cup. Make it make sense. And the way you out here giving out 80 or 90% and you only receiving the bare minimum. How? And the way you allow somebody to come into your life and treat you how they want to treat you in your life. Make it make sense. Self-love and self-care is not selfish when you point into everybody else. And if everybody else got a problem with you doing for yourself, then, it's time for you to reevaluate them. All right, so if you're on my channel, this is what we make sure we do. We talk about self. We always going to start it off with self-care messages. Why? Because what's the name of the channel? Love yourself first, and then we're going to get into other messages. But we're going to always check in with self, okay? I tell you all the time, in order for you to attract what it is that you want to attract in life, you got to go within and do that shadow work. You got to go within and acknowledge that pain, that trauma, that trust issue, that neglect issue, that mama daddy issue, that any type of issue that you have suppressed and put in the back of your mind made it seem like you're okay, but you're really not okay. It needs to be acknowledged. You need to acknowledge it, cry about it, yell about it, fight about it, fuss about it, talk to whoever you need to talk to about it. Do whatever you got to do, but it must be acknowledged in order for it to be released and for you to bring in something new. Okay, so Gemini, you're up. We're most definitely going to check in with as far as these affirmations for the month of May. The month of May is almost gone. Like I say, you need to start waking up, speaking life into yourself. So take these affirmations and do that. And then we're going to get into the psychic oracle as far as what they might have to tell you. What you been doing? Because the song I got for y'all was, if you think you're lonely now, oh yeah, wait until tonight. Yeah. All right. But Gemini, let's get started, baby. If you think you're lonely, 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 lonely. He said when it's cold outside and the skeletons come out of your closet and chase you all around the room. All right, let's go, y'all. He said when it's cold outside. Girl, who are you holding? Oh, Lord. All right, y'all. Tell y'all be a vibe by myself, be a vibe by myself. All right. So, Gemini, look at these affirmations for you, baby. Let's look at the Gemini collective. Gemini collective. Gemini collective. Today I will forgive. Today I will forgive any past mistakes I have made and love myself unconditionally. Like I said, go within, acknowledge that pain, that hurt, abandonment issue, the neglect issue, the mama daddy issue, the past relationship issues. Acknowledge all that. Acknowledge all that. Cry about it, yell about it, fight about it. But forgive yourself for any past mistakes that you made. And I won't even call them mistakes. It's just been lessons that you needed to learn. You were supposed to get something out of the lessons. You were supposed to get something out of the mistake. What was you supposed to get out of it? Okay, but forgive it. Don't dwell on it. You can't change the past. How can you make it better now? How can you make sure that you don't have to go through the same thing that you went through dealing with the past? Gemini single. Today I'm grateful. Today my heart is filled with joy. I see the positive in everything today. So today, be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you got. Be grateful for everything, baby. Because there's people out here who don't got half of the things that you probably got, and there's people out here that probably need half of the things that you already have. So be grateful for everything that you have in life, so you can bring more things into your life. Appreciate the things that you have now. Okay. Gemini's in a relationship. Gemini's in a relationship. Gemini's in a relationship. Today I will not compare. Today I will not compare myself to others. I will find a true peace in my own life. So let's not be out here comparing ourselves to other people, okay? No need to do that. Because we don't know what nobody else went through in order to get to where they are. We don't we don't know what nobody else had to do or all that extra stuff in order to get to where they at. Don't be right here judging nobody else's life, comparing it to yourself, comparing it to what you got going on. Patience is the key, baby. Patience is the key, and I know you've been holding on. I've been waiting on my moment since this time. I've been waiting on my moment since this time. Me ain't even came yet. And patience, grasshopper. It's gonna come. Gemini in the mutual relationship. Gemini in the mutual relationship. Today I will accomplish every goal that I set for myself. Today I am capable. I am able to accomplish any goals that I have set for myself. Okay, as long as you put in the work, yes, you are able to do that. All right, so let's see what the psychic oracle has to say to you, Gemini single. Let's see what I got for the Gemini single. Let's see what we got for the Gemini single. Let's see. All right, so singles, today I'm grateful. Today my heart is filled with joy and I will see the positive in everything. So, Gemini singles, what I'm getting is we got financial, material change, intuition, and sacrifice. So, what I'm getting is something you need to sacrifice. Okay, it's something that need to be let go of. Something that you already know in your intuition. Something that you already know, but it is gonna take it's gonna change your um financial and material change. It's gonna change your finance and materialistic things that you might have going on. But it's like you already know that you need to sacrifice something. You already know that you need to let something go. You already know that, yes, if I let this go, money might be tight, things might change. But It's something that's needed because, like it says, today I will forgive. Today I forgive any past mistakes I have made and love myself unconditionally. And today I will be grateful. Okay? So it's something in some of you know you already need to sacrifice as far as I don't know. Like your intuition is already telling you this. You already know. But like it says, it is financial material change that's on the horizon for you. You already know this in your intuition, and you already know that you gotta let something go. So yeah, at some point of time, things might be a little tight because it's certain sacrifice that you have to make. It might be a little tight, but it's telling you to be grateful. Okay, think positive, see positive in every day. Even though this material and financial change is on the horizon for you, and you see it and you know it, it's like, hey, it gotta be let go of. Must not be healthy for you. It can't be healthy for you if it's telling you, hey, you know what you gotta do. Your intuition is already out here, so you already know what you gotta do. You know you gotta let something go. But it's up to you at the end of the day as far as when you're gonna do it, and when you do it, be appreciative of what you have, what you can get done, what you're able to get done. Be appreciative as far as just having something to even fall back on if you got something to fall back on, whatever the case might be. Like I said, I don't know your situation, but your intuition is telling you, hey, I gotta let this go. Hey, I gotta stop doing this. Hey, I gotta put me first. Hey, I gotta make this change. And even though with me making this change, that's gonna be whether you moving, whether you quitting a job, whether you deciding to even just pursue certain goals that you want to pursue. I know I can't get this done if I'm working these many hours. I know I can't get this done if doing this or doing that. I need to sacrifice something. I need to cut something out in order for me to be able to handle business like I need to handle business. Yes, I might take a financial hit from this. Yes, I might take a little material hit from it too. I won't be able to do this or do that. But guess what? When you get everything in order and become grateful for what you have, everything's going to flow how it needs to flow. It's going to flow how it needs to flow for you. If you worry about the money, guess what? You going to have a money problem. But if you let go and let God, if you let go and just, hey, this ain't for me. This ain't for me. If you let go and just be like, hey, I know this ain't for me. I'm willing to take this hit. It is what it is. As far as putting yourself first, putting your mental health first, putting what it is that you might want to do first, putting time in, just make sure you have the time to do and focus on whatever it is you want to do first. It's gonna work out, baby, because you choosing you. You choosing you. You choosing to make sure you straight. You choosing to make sure you have the strength. You choosing to make sure you have the energy. You choosing to make sure that you put in the time as far as what you need to put time in order to get to where you're trying to get to. But like I say, singles, be grateful. Okay, once you make this sacrifice that you already know you got to make a sacrifice about, and knowing that it's going to give you financial material changes, be grateful. Okay, be grateful. Make sure you stay positive. Don't look at it in a negative way. Don't look at it as though, no, oh, if I do this, then this could go wrong, that could go wrong. Yes, it's a possibility that a lot could go wrong. But he might not be there when you want him, but he gonna be there on time. But as long as you put yourself first, as long as you do what you need to do right as far as by you, everything gonna work out how it needs to work out. Okay, so be grateful. I always think positive. I always see the positive. Forgive yourself for the past. Stay out of the past. Stop reliving the past. Stop always going back in the past. Okay, make better decisions when it come down to the decision that you made in the past. Make better decisions when it come down to your life. When it come down to you doing things, make better decisions. Whatever mistakes and things that you did in the past, make better decisions. Okay? Those in a relationship, I will not compare. Today, I will not compare myself to others. I will find the true peace in my own life. So you need to go into solitude, baby. Go into solitude. Do your shadow work. Do your healing. Acknowledge your pain. Acknowledge your trauma. Acknowledge the things that you have been through. Okay, because even though you done been through a lot of things, you still have had hope. You still have seen the light. You still was like, baby, I know I'm gonna get through this. I know I'm able to deal with this. I know I'm able to get through it. I know I'm strong. I'm a strong individual. I know I'm able to walk by faith and not by sight. I know it's better out there for me. I know I can have more. I know I can do more. You can. You can and you will. But go into solitude. Go into solitude as far as the things that you need to work on. The things as far as why you allow certain things to go on. Why you allow certain people to come into your life and treat you how they treat you. Why you allow certain people to talk to you a certain type of way. Why you allow certain people to come in and feel like they can, like I just said, treat you how they want to treat you. Or talk to you how they want to talk to you. Or just handle you how they want to handle you. Or just mistreat you or any of that. Okay? Why do you allow not to speak up for yourself? Why you don't say what need to be said? Why you don't voice your opinion? Why you don't go into solitude and get down to all those whys? As far as this, like I say, when you're older, you know better. Get down to those why. Why am I like this? What did I see in my childhood as far as that make me feel like this is okay? Why do I feel like this is okay? What makes this right? What makes this wrong? Go within. Because it's one thing to walk by faith and not by sight, but it's one thing to also let people come in and mistreat you. Let people come in and walk over you. Let people come in and treat you how they want to treat you. Let people come in and take advantage or use you. Yes, you can have all the faith in the world, you can have all of that, but when you gonna start standing up for you? It's some choices and some decisions that you need to make, and you need to choose wisely. That's why I'm telling you, go within. Go within, acknowledge things, cry about things, yell about things, talk about things. Whatever the case might be, it's a decision that is coming that you need to choose wisely. And you're going to have to most definitely continue to have this faith when it come down to it. Most definitely continue to have this faith when it come down to it. Because what have you been doing? Why are you comparing yourself to other people? Why are you worrying about what other people got going on? What can you do for yourself to put yourself in a better situation or a better predicament or a better just environment, period? What can you do? Go into solitude. What can you do? Go sit with yourself. Go sit and reflect. Go sit and see how you can make your life what it is that you want out of life. With that, it comes sacrifices. You gotta be willing to let go of certain things. Let go of certain things. Let go of certain people. Sometimes you just gotta be willing to go ghost. Sometimes you just gotta be safe. Forget it. It is what it is. I don't care. I live by my car. I live in a hotel room. You know what? I don't care. I don't care no more. Because I got that much faith in the Lord. I got that much faith in myself that He ain't gonna put me through too much that I can't take. Okay? And I'm definitely choosing myself. I'm definitely picking myself. So I know He gonna ride with me. I know everything gonna work out how it needs to work out. Like I say, it's one thing to say it, but it's another thing when you actually about that action. When you actually making sure you making those decisions that need to be made. It's another thing, okay? Sometimes you got to make the sacrifice. Sometimes you got to make the necessary change in order to get to where you're trying to get to. You looking at everybody else, how about what they got going on, how they got this going on, how they got... You don't know what they went through. We don't know if they stayed up all night trying to get to where they trying to get to. We don't know if they had to take a couple losses in order to get to where they at. We don't know if they took some losses when it came down to money, family, friends, all that. Sometimes you got to go through that in order to get to where you're trying to get to. Everybody can't go with you. Stop trying to take people with you and go by yourself. If you got to go by yourself, you got to go by yourself. If you ain't find that soul tribe or that person that's you supposed to be with that's going to be willing to ride with you, you got something professional going on. They got something professional going on. So what? But y'all both got business going on. Hey, we can't. We can't. Some got to give. So what's giving? Some gotta give. So what's given? Choose wisely when it comes down to the decision that need to be made. It's a decision that's coming up that need to be made, and you need to choose wisely. You need to sit with yourself, do some reflecting, go within, acknowledge some things, cry about some things, yell about some things, whatever the case might be. Because when you make this decision, you're gonna have to continue to walk by faith and not by sight. You're gonna have to continue to have that faith and have that hope. Yes, we all had that moments where we're like, damn, I probably should have did that right then. I probably should have did it right there. I probably should. Baby, it ain't never the right time to do certain type of things, because if you waiting on the right time ain't gonna never come, because some always gonna come up. Some always gonna come into the picture like, as soon as you get ready to do this, like, boom, I gotta do this. Golly, I can't even do that. I gotta wait. I can't even do this. I gotta wait. Nah. It's always the right time when you choosing yourself. It's always the right time when you choosing your mental health. It's always the right time when you choosing to keep the peace of being your environment. It's always the right time when you want better for yourself and other people ain't trying to get or have better for themselves. It's always the right time. Period. Now, those in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship, today I am capable. Today I will accomplish every goal that I set for myself. Okay? So, because guess what? You do have the wisdom. You do have the wisdom and the knowledge to accomplish whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish when it comes down to your destiny. But at the same time, you are going through an emotional loss. It's something that you are, something you have dealt with, something you might have been through that's causing you emotional loss. But that's understandable, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Okay? Feel your emotions. Cry about it, yell about it, do whatever you need to do to acknowledge it and release it. But don't stay in that emotional life to where you can't focus on the thing that you have got started. You can't focus on the thing as far as getting done what you have been doing. Okay, you can't focus on spreading the wisdom that you have, or even just working on things that you have created with yourself as far as your destiny. Don't stay in that emotional loss. Don't let it drag you down somewhere you're not able to keep pushing forward. Don't let it bring you down like that. Feel your emotions though. Yell about it, cry about it. Take your days that you need. But don't you sit there and let that darkness pour a hold to you to where you sacrifice everything that you have worked hard for. You sacrifice everything that you have built from the bottom to the top. Okay? Dealing with your destiny, dealing with giving words out to people, speaking life into people, speaking life into other people. Because like I say, yeah, we can speak life into other people. We can tell other people this, but when it come down to you needed somebody to shoulder to lay on. You needed somebody to shoulder to cry on. You needed somebody to listen to you. You needed somebody to be there for you. Of course, you in a marriage, you got your maid. You got your mate, you got all that. And if they got the time, you can do that for them. But, it ain't nothing like a good friend slash sister, a good person that's been there with you through everything that you have accomplished, through everything you have built, through everything, just everything, period. For to be like, sis, it's gonna be okay, bro, it's gonna be okay. Don't let this defeat you. Don't let this stop you. Don't let this stop you from going and doing what you need to do. And then you able to be like, bro, I know, voicing your feelings, voicing your emotion, voicing how you feel. Just somebody just there listening to what it is that you need to, what it is that you have to say, what it is that you might be feeling, what it is that you might be going through, and not them judging you, feel like, oh, how you got this going on, and you give out so much words and encouragement to other people, and then you battle it. We are human. We are human. Shit, sometimes the strong need somebody to be there for them too. So the strong can't be strong all the time. Somebody gotta be there for them too. Everybody looking at you like you're strong. Everybody looking at you like you're getting it. You able to get that done, and then shit is like, damn, who gonna be here for me? Who here for me when I need it? Who here for me? Of course, we got God. Yes, we do got God. We got God all the time, baby. But like I say, it ain't nothing like that brother, that sister, that friend, that somebody that's been there to see you go through all your accomplishments, or to see you go through and deal with all the things that you have dealt with, even if it's your maid. that sees you grow and elevate, that know you be talking to everybody, know you be encouraging everybody, know you doing as far as your business wise, and you're like, damn, I'm really hurting right now. I'm really in my feelings right now. I'm really like this right here that caused me this emotional loss really got me stuck. I need help as far as getting pulled up out of this. I need some encouragement words. I need somebody to, uplift me too. Yes, of course, I know I can uplift myself. Yes, of course, I know I had this demeanor that I can do it and get it done by myself because I help other people do it. But damn, I need you to not look at that. I need you to look at me as if I'm human, as if I am that person that needs that encouragement and that push and that uplifting right now. I need that. And it's okay to voice that. It's okay to say that. Stop walking around like you got it all together. Stop walking around like you this. Yes, you is this, but at the same time, you still only human. And you have emotions, you have feelings. You are entitled to feel those emotions and feelings, but don't let it get you in a place to where you're not able to do what you need to be doing. Okay? Okay? What's your opinion? Say how you feel, cry, feel your emotions, whatever the case might be. But just know that you are able to get done whatever you want to get done. But if you're not ready to do anything just yet, then you sit and you feel with your emotion, you be with your emotion. But don't stay there. Get up and continue to work on your destiny. Get up and continue to guide those who need to be guided the right way. Okay? So this y'all miss. I do hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all hit the like and the subscribe button.